How long does it take Laci Green to discredit the entire modern feminist movement? Right about 2 minutes.
Laci Green here, and we are at VidCon, and I want to talk to all of you about one of my very favorite topics, which is women on YouTube.
Let's gloss over the inherent narcissism in Laci Green saying that one of her favorite topics is essentially herself, and focus on the mind-numbingly obvious cognitive dissonance in this video.
Out of the top 100 vloggers, about 20% of them are women. Why do you think that it's so unequal?
Well, seeing as women incredibly overrepresent the field of people who are interested in vlogs as opposed to men who are more interested in prank videos and Minecraft, whatever theories you have about this topic are really about the ways that women view other women.
Do you think that women are treated differently on YouTube?
In terms of the commenters, looks is always a discussion.
More about what's going on here than what's in here. In a weird kind of messed up way in our brain, we don't want to see other women succeed if we're not succeeding ourselves.
Yeah, and that's a form of sexism itself, right?
There it is.
Totally.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Don't want to see other women succeed if we're not succeeding ourselves. Don't want to see other women succeed if we're not succeeding ourselves.
Yeah.
So, women have something innate inside of them that makes them want to compete with other women in a social hierarchy where being sexy is the most valued attribute, which pushes women away from viewing other women as valuable creatures.
So we go into parties and we know where we are in the pretty girl pecking order, and when another woman is valued for being a sex object, it actually makes us feel bad about ourselves.
And let me guess, this is somehow the fault of patriarchy. This negative female trait is somehow the fault of men, an example of male privilege, and men should be responsible for fixing it.
I'd really like to see more male YouTubers use their privilege to really uplift these women and uplift this kind of content, because it's my favorite on YouTube.
But this is based on an assumption that there ought to be some kind of gender parity. My suggestion is that there isn't. We don't complain when women dominate subjects like nursing. We shouldn't complain when men dominate subjects like physics.
And so we compete with other women for our own self-esteem.
You're a slut from the 90s, and you sitting up here trying to act like you are a dumb hoe. Shut up. Yeah, you want to hear me?
But remember, it's not women who objectify other women, it's men. I mean, if women were somehow actively complicit in the culture of patriarchy, then that would mean that patriarchy isn't actually the oppression of women, but the consequences of cultural adaptations to nature, technology, and scarcity. That might just mean that women aren't victims of society.
There's this tremendous competition going on, okay, on the sexual level among high-profile women that feminism has been afraid to acknowledge, because they say, oh, then we admit women are bitches, then women are catty, women are this, women are that. But that's just too bad, okay?
There you have it, folks. Feminism doesn't want women to be viewed as capable of criticizing other women, because that would destroy the narrative that women have been victimized by society. I bet that would put a real damper on all those women's studies programs and feminist agendas, but thankfully, we have Laci Green to thank for effectively destroying its credibility in under 2 minutes. Thanks, Laci!